Good morning, Mechanic Alliance. Yes, my voice is incredibly deep today. Allergies are kicking me around, but we will push on. We will persevere. So, today, Mindset Monday. Last week was actually a kind of an interesting week for my own personal realizations and, uh, you know, mental state, mindset work, that kind of thing. So, I actually got into visualization a fair bit. Now, a lot of people are like visualization, we don't need that. Actually, you kind of do. Everybody talks about, hey, what do you want to do in 5 years? What's your 5 year plan? There's a reason for that. It's not just so that way you have an idea where you're going. It's for your own visualization, because as you go through this, as you go through that and look at that 5 year plan and you think about it and you see it so vividly, clearly in your mind, that's actually training your brain to be able to, get to that point, to be able to, achieve, to live that reality. I mean, ultimately, visualization is about achieving the reality that you want. I mean, yeah, that sounds kind of corny, don't get me wrong, but there's actually a lot of people that, visualization is key. And I can name off several people that I've listened to in the last, I don't know, 6, 8 months, where their own visualization helped them achieve the things that they wanted them to do. You know, uh, some of the guys I've been paying attention to, Tony Watley, even, Jim Rohn from years gone by, uh, Tony Robbins. I always forget his name. I don't know why, but and many others are all big on visualization because that's training your brain. You have this thing called neuroplasticity. That's what allows your brain to be able to, have these, to do a lot of things, to be able to learn, to be able to grow. You're training your brain to be able to do those things. And, when you vividly visualize things, you actually are training your brain to be that reality. When you're visualizing things so vividly, your brain doesn't necessarily know the difference between what you're telling it and what's real. So the more you do it, it becomes a reality. And the more that it becomes a reality, the more likely you are to chase that visualization. So, guys, visualization's key, but there's a little bit more to that. What about discipline? If you don't have discipline, what have you got? Now, for example, let's just start off. If I'm going to just start with a quote. First, you make a decision, then a decision makes you. What does that mean? That means that you make the decision, you commit to the path, you commit to that visualization, you commit to being able to move forward, you commit to doing those things that you truly want to do. Yes, I got a pen in my hand and my hands are waving wildly, but that's just what it is. But committing to that visualization, committing to that life that you want to live, that's where it's at, guys. So, discipline. If you don't get in and actively take steps to get you to where you want or need to be, then something's wrong. So let's just say that you've got your 5 year plan. I want this, but you don't exactly know how to get to there. Sometimes the best thing you can do is take one step at a time. Jim Rohn once compared it to walking in the fog. You can only see 10, 15 feet in front of you. You know that what you want lies on the other end of that, but you can't see to get there. You can see part of the way. So what do? You take that 10, 15 feet, you get to there. And when you get there, you can see the next 10 feet. And you take the next steps to get to that next, part that you can see. So you're constantly making steps to get to where you want to be. So, I mean, discipline, guys, we have to commit to our craft in a sense too. I know that, that there's training resources, all over the place, and we have to be committed to our own learning. to be able to stay on top of the industry, to be able to stay on top of, trends, to be able to make ourselves more valuable. So having the discipline to be able to continue training and continue to invest in your own education, your own knowledge, that makes you more valuable to the consumer. That makes you more valuable to your employer. That makes you more valuable to yourself, especially if you're out on your own. Being able to offer more services, being able to expand what you're able to do. Guys, discipline is key at the moment. Um, and I apologize, my voice is starting to fade out on me, but visualize and discipline. Visualize what it is you absolutely want. Visualize your 5-year plan. Where do you want to be? Visualize it multiple times a day. Take the time to vividly see it in your mind. Think about what it would feel like. Think about what it looks like. Think about, its impact to you, to those around you. Think about those things. Visualize them just vividly and have the discipline to take the steps that move you closer to it. Anyway, guys, my voice is starting to give out on me. I'm going to end it off here. So remember, tomorrow we've got Tuesday Night Live with Travis Schroer on, and we will see you then. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you next time.